Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's your courage to continue that counts. I think all CA students should cherish these golden words by Winston Churchill. Hello everyone, my name is Anuvind. I'm a chartered accountant. I'm working as a business consultant in a Big Four. Before that, I was working in Dubai as a senior associate in one of the Big Fives. So I'm standing here not to give you any sort of motivational speech or to uplift you or to do anything like that. I'm here just to give you some brutal reality check. I'm here to present you some facts because I am a multiple attempt CS student. It's after taking multiple attempts I qualified my CA inter and my CA final. So I very well know what is going through the minds of those candidates who have faced failures in CA exams. So this video is for two categories of people. One, those candidates who are contemplating their life choices, who are contemplating whether they have made the right decision by joining chartered accountancy course. And the second category is that those people who want to join the CA course, who have not yet started, and they are on their research phase about the whereabouts of this course. So these two people will be benefited a lot from this video. So as I said, I'll be giving you just some reality checks which you can make use of while taking a decision whether to opt for this course or whether to continue this course. So let's get to this video right away. So there is a cost for everything, right? So there's a price for everything. When it comes to CA, the biggest price you're going to pay is your time. It's not your money, it's nothing else. It's your time and it's your energy. So to qualify this course, you need to have that fire in your mind that no matter at what cost, no matter what happens, I will stay consistent, I will qualify this course. But I wouldn't say that quitting CA is a bad thing because I know people who have quit CA, opted for other course and become successful in their life, and quit CA, started business and become entrepreneurs. So quitting is not a bad thing, but it's a bad thing for those guys who can add real value by completing this course. So let me give you some facts. Let me present you some data. So you will be able to decide, you will be able to figure things out by yourself. All right. So I will give you some points. I will give you like some checkpoints which you need to ask yourself whether this course is for you. The first point is that this is the most important thing. Do you like this course? Are you enjoying the CA curriculum? Do you have real passion for this field? Because I know for a fact that a lot of candidates join this course under the impression that chartered accountancy course have a lot of mathematical curriculum to learn. So a lot of people with good mathematical backgrounds join this course, and to their disappointment, eventually they will figure out that a lot of topics in this course, I wouldn't say a lot, major chunk of this course is theoretical. It's conceptual. It's not mathematical. So having a mathematical knowledge will not it's not going to give you a huge competitive advantage for completing this course. Of course, it will give you a competitive advantage when you qualify this course and when you join for a job. So you need to think, you need to ask yourself whether do you have genuine passion for this course, because I know a lot of people who have told that once they qualify this course they will leave it and they will opt for other jobs, or they will start their own business, or they will travel, they will start travel vlogs. So ask yourself whether you have genuine passion towards this course. If your answer is yes, stay persistent, stay consistent no matter what happens. And another thing which will enable you to make a decision is that what kind of lifestyle do you want in future, what kind of life do you want to lead. So to get a proper answer to that question, you can do the simple exercise. Look at the life of your principal or your friends or any people for that matters who have qualified this course and what they say about it. So reach out to them, ask them, is it worth doing this course? So what is the life after qualifying CA is going to be like? So if your future perception, if your plan about the future is similar to what they are saying, So it means that your career choice of doing chartered accountancy is aligned with your ambition, with the kind of lifestyle you want in your future. And the thing is that, do you have other genuine passion or other genuine interest? Suppose if you are more towards technical oriented stuff, you'll be better off doing any other technical course rather than CA. But if you have genuine passion for analysis, professional development, client dealings, so on and so forth, CA is the best course for you. You will be able to achieve massive success in this field if you have these qualities. But if your true passion is aligned towards other areas such as art, literature, high-end technology, things like that, do yourself a favor, opt for courses which is aligned to your passion in that field. Another thing is that, do you have ample support from your family? So the support and the strength you receive from your family plays a huge role. I mean, it plays an immense role in deciding whether you are going to be successful in the CA journey or not. Because it's only after joining the CA course, after facing the grueling heat of this curriculum, many people realize how tough this course is going to be. Along with them only, their family will realize that this is not something which can be achieved very easily, and it may take time. There are a lot of people who take like 10, 12, 13 years to qualify CA. So I wouldn't say that everyone will take that amount of time, but it can happen if due to some issues your time duration to qualify this course can extend to a prolonged period of time. It's no one's fault. But is your family willing to stand by your side throughout this journey? If the answer is yes, go ahead with this course, because end of the day, when you qualify this course, your family will be more happy than you, because you decided to stay consistent and become successful. Another thing is that mental health. This is one of the less discussed topic when it comes to students, not only for CA, for any course for that matters. So we need to have a very strong, clear perspective and clear vision to qualify this exam. Especially when it comes to finals, we will be consuming mammoth of a syllabus. The textbooks can span over thousands of pages. So you need to read all these things, and you need to have a very strong mental strength to do all these things. So is your mental state, is your mental health sufficient enough to support you along this journey? If you have that level of mental strength and focus, stay on this course. Doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter even if you face one or two failures. It's not going to be a big deal in the grand scheme of matters, grand scheme of plans in your future. So if you have that kind of mental state, clarity of thinking, stay in this course. These, for me, these are like the major areas which one need to look into before deciding whether to opt this course or whether to stay in this course for another 5 or 6 years. Because as I said in the beginning of this video, time is the biggest investment you are going to make when you decide to do CA. So along with this area, I'm not going to say whether you should opt or you should stay in this course or you should leave. But at the end of this video, I will be giving you my perception, because I'm a multiple attempt chartered accountant. I took multiple attempts in my inter and final, and I have my own perception of this course. So at the end of this video, I will give you my suggestion or my opinion. Is it worth doing this course? So before that, let's discuss the benefits and the demerits of this course. So let's start with benefits, shall we? So the first benefit is going to be the job availability. So chartered accountants will always have a job in this market. Doesn't matter how many attempts you have taken. It might be little difficult for you to find your initial job. Of course, even most of the chartered accountants find it difficult to find a high paying initial jobs, but after that you will be able to find jobs easily for your subsequent or third job change. It's going to be, I would say that, very easily, but it's going to be comfortable if we have a good CV, if we have good technical knowledge, and if you have very good communication skill. Finding a job is going to be very comfortable exercise for chartered accountants, because the job market, the demand for chartered accountants will always be there. So it's not going to fade away. Second thing is reputation. Being a chartered accountant is a very prestigious position in the society. Everyone will come to you for advices, for tax matters, for business matters, etc. So society will value you for your position, will value you for your qualification, and you will have that immediate instant recognition from the society once you qualify chartered accountancy course. Another point is exclusivity. So it's not, we won't be able to see a lot of chartered accountants in the society. We have some odd 3 lakh 50,000 chartered accountants all over the world, Indian chartered accountants. So this is like a very niche field. Only very few people are in this field. So that's one of the reason why this course or the membership to the institute is a very exclusive affair. Another thing which I want to point out is we have like diverse opportunities. Once you qualify chartered accountancy, it's not necessarily that earlier. Let me tell you one thing. Earlier, the perception about chartered accountants are that they are accountants or they are auditors. They deal with numbers. That's the only thing they do. But the years have passed, the society has changed, the globalization has hit this profession really hard, that now the roles of chartered accountants in society or in the industrial sector has undergone a drastic change. There are IT auditors who are qualified chartered accountants. It's a very interesting field. IT audits, information technology related stuffs are done by chartered accountants. Teaching is another area which is very lucrative and very respectful area which chartered accountants can opt. Business consulting, risk consulting, management consulting, all these areas chartered accountants can find good jobs. So it's not like you will be doing audits or you'll be doing accounting works only. That's not the case these days. We have like very diversified opportunities available for chartered accountants. So even if you don't like this course as such, so even if you are a kind of a tech guy, and or you wanted to do computer engineering initially, but due to some parents pressure or peer pressure, you took CA and you became a chartered accountant. Still, you can diversify into IT field by becoming an IT auditor. All Big Four size chartered accountants and IT auditors, even as a fresher level, you will be able to get that opportunity. So consulting is not something which is often taught in CH curriculum, but still business consulting and management consulting opportunities are available for chartered accountants. So the diversity of the opportunities are endless. So I'm sure that once you qualify CA, you will be able to find a domain or a job which suits your passion and your attitude. So that's a very big advantage I'm seeing uh, for chartered accountants. And the thing is the connection building exercise. You will be able to build a lot of connections with this qualification, because ISA itself offers a lot of events, conferences, etc., which will help you to build your network, build your circle, build your knowledge, etc. So connection building and is a very big advantage for this profession. We have the opportunity for that. It's up to us whether to make use of such opportunities or not. Another thing is unlimited learning opportunity. Each day is going to be a learning opportunity for you. So most people I have personally seen, chartered accountants, my friends, they are looking for learning opportunities. It's not that once they qualify CA, they will end up doing some clerical job or some routine task and they will stay happily ever after. It's not like that. Most people are looking for some sort of challenges in their life, some sort of intellectual challenge, some sort of new knowledge, acquiring new knowledge, getting exposed to new technology, new developments in the industry. So all these things will be possible after you qualify chartered accountancy. So there is the learning opportunity is immense. You can do a lot of certification courses or even post graduation courses after doing CA. Another advantage of CA is like it's a perfect standalone qualification. So once you have CA degree, it's always nice to supplement it with some other certifications. It's always good. But CA qualification itself is sufficient enough for you to land a good job. So when you apply for a job, if you have like a additional certification, it's definitely adds value. But you are not going to going to be rejected from a job interview just because you have only CA. You don't have any supplementary qualifications or an MBA or anything. So CA itself is a very reputed standalone qualification. So once you have CA, I have seen people, I have seen a lot of seniors who have been in, even after like 30 years of qualifying CAs, still haven't done any other supplementary courses, but still they have become very successful in their life. So that's a unique thing about CA qualification. But I always think that to enhance our knowledge, we should always supplement uh, our qualification with other supplementary qualification. I personally believe that, and these are like the major benefits of this course. But along with that, there can be some demerits as well, right? So if there is a positive side, there has to be a negative side. So you will be able to see a lot of videos in YouTube about the negative side of CA course, CA jobs, etc. So I'm not going to dive deep into that, but let me give you like few examples which you need to consider. So there is going to be job stress. I'm not kidding, guys. There is going to be job stress. So does doctors, so does IIT engineers, so does civil servants. Everyone have job stress. Everybody is fighting their own war. Similar to that, we will also be having job stress, especially when it comes to external audits, taxation, or consulting works. We have like steep deadlines which are non-negotiable. So to meet those deadlines, we may need to work like maybe 15 16 hours a day. There can be occasions like that. I won't say that all CAs who are working like 16 17 hours per day, 14 hours per day. It's not the case, but there can be occasions in which you need to push yourself a lot hard to meet client expectations, to meet company expectations. I think this issue is applicable for all jobs, not just for CAs, or for all jobs. This issue will be there. So be prepared for that, because after qualifying, when you start your practice or when you go for employment, there can be situations in which you need to stretch for long hours. So prepare yourself for that. And I wouldn't say that it's a very bad thing. It's a part of the game. Okay, see it from that perspective. Another thing is work-life balance. I personally know a lot of people who have serious work-life balance issues, especially when it comes, let it be practice or let it be employment. Work-life balance issues can come because you may have planned a trip at the end of the month, but unfortunately, some client engagements can hit you at the same time as well. So at that time, you may need to prioritize your work rather than your life, because it can be a deadline client, so it can be a very important task. So such kind of issues you will face. This issue is also like uh, uh, affected by all professionals. All top professionals will face this issue. And another thing is the time which can be taken to complete this course. So as I said, ideally it should be completed within like 3 or 4 years, but a lot of people qualify this course by taking maybe 6, 7, 8. I know many people. I know a lot of people who have taken like 12 years to qualify this course. But even after 12 years, they remain persistent and they qualify this course and they are all successful in their life. So I'm keeping in touch with a lot of my friends, a lot of my contacts who had undergone this prolonged period of time to achieve this qualification. But yet, once they achieved it, they got like very good jobs. They are working in abroad. They are happy with their life. So these things you need to consider, and the stress which you are going to take during your articleship period is also something which you need to factor in. So it's not like after qualifying CA only you'll face the grueling, the harsh uh, reality of corporate life. No, it's not like that. During articleship period itself, you will be facing with a lot of struggles, lot of stressful situation. So what happens is that this articleship period, if you're doing articleship in a good firm, it will train you, it will mold you to face the real corporate world. So this time itself, the time factor is a very serious issue when it comes to CA qualification. So I have given you some data. So it's up to you to decide whether you should continue with this course or not, whether you should opt this course or not, whether you should follow something else, whether you should opt for some other course or not. It's all up to you. You can decide on that. But Before ending this video, let me give you my verdict, what I did, my conclusion. As I said, I struggled a lot with my course, but I never felt that during my preparation, doing this course is worthless. I never felt that, and my experience after qualifying this exam is also underlying the fact that this doing this courses it's worth it. I personally say that it's worth it. It's worth all the sleepless nights we had. It's worth all the struggles we had. It's worth all the stress and pressure we have undergone. Of course, everything has its ups and downs. So it's like a roller coaster ride. Even after qualifying, say it's going to be like a roller coaster ride. You're going to have your high moments. You're going to have your low moments. But still, I would say that it's one of the best professional course in the world because of its diversity, because of the opportunity, because of the earning potential. This is a very, very good course. But you should have the mindset to face the brutal realities of this course, the difficulties you will undergo, the pass percentage. This CA can have the lowest pass percentage among all professional courses. But still, people are opting for CA because of the ample opportunity it offers. So, I personally think undergoing all this stress and effort is worth it, and it's always good to complete this course. It's always good to have a very good professional course like CA on your back, even if you have like any other passion, arts, media, or anything. If you have a promising course like CA on your back, it's sort of act like a safety net. So even if you don't succeed in your other endeavors, you can always come back and start your practice, or you can go to or you can join an entity. So even if you have like a big career break, if you have CA qualification, it's not going to be a big problem for you to find a job, because I have seen people taking break for like 3 4 years and still getting jobs after they come back. And I have also seen people doing practice for 3 4 years. After that, they are switching to industry, and from industry they are switching back to their jobs. All these things happens because they have this powerful qualification called CA to support them throughout their life. So this is what I feel personally. So the decision is finally yours. So what do you think? So I would like to know your thoughts as well. So if you think that doing CA by facing all these hurdles is worth it and it still makes sense, please give your comment in the comment box. Or if you think that's not worth it, or if you think that there are other best options you can have, you can pinpoint that information also in the comment section. So thank you for listening to this video. Take care. Bye.